Hello! In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use IDIS Vaidio and its many available AI solutions. First, let's log into our IDIS Vaidio server. Upon logging in, by default you will land on the Search tab. If you click on the double line icon on the top left, it will expand the menu and give you a detailed view of the menu. This menu will list the type of AI analytics you can trigger based on type of objects you can detect. If you want to see what type of objects is available to you, you can select the gear icon on the bottom and select AI model. This will list AI engines that have been installed and their versions plus the type of objects it can detect. For instance, this AI engine can detect backpacks, bags, different types of animals such as dogs, horses, birds, different types of vehicles such as cars, trucks, bikes, cell phones, strollers, fires, smoke, and among more. The second AI engine can detect types of weapons such as handgun, knife, and rifle. If there is other specific types of objects needed, this can be requested as well. Okay, let's take a deep dive into the functions available. In the Search tab, here you can perform a search based on information available, and this will generate a result that you can use to begin an investigation. I'm going to make this simple and just select dates and time frame, then click on Search. This will list me all of the events between the time frames I have selected, listed from latest to oldest. As you can see here, I have a large number of AI events that the IDIS Vaidio has found. But what if I want to narrow down my search to something more specific? So here I can select filters that will reduce the number of results. Let's say I want to search for a person that is wearing green. Because I selected such a specific color and a very narrow time frame, it will show me a much smaller result. I can click on the bounding box tool and see more information. Here I got a couple of options I can choose, but I want to see the event in playback. I can select this play icon, and this will take me to the date and time of the event. Here I can search the event in IDIS recording and do something with the footage. Okay, let's look at the facial recognition solution. When you click on the facial recognition menu, the dashboard menu will display. This dashboard shows a list of facial recognition events in real time, meaning each time a facial recognition happens, the person gets added here. In this page, you can use the real-time events to investigate in real time. You can click on any of the events and do further investigations. Click on the bounding box tool, and this will give more detailed information on the subject, such as object type, confidence level, age, gender, and if they are on a list. If I want to track the object with other cameras that have cross-tracking enabled, I can select the tracking tool and select track on the bottom. This will generate a list of results that match the object found in cameras with cross-tracking AI. This will list my person of interest and list them from latest to oldest. From here I can select any of the listed events and select playback to see the actual footage of the event. Let's take a look at creating list in IDIS Vaidio. By clicking on the list menu on the top, you will find a list of people who have been added to a list. This list can be for allowed list, denied list, and many other types of list. Here you can add your images. The more images you add, the better, especially from front and side angles. This will help the AI engine to better identify the person. You can also include bioinformation such as name, birth year, gender, ID, expiration date, and small description. In addition to this, you also can do a face search. By clicking on the face search option at the top, I want to search a person based on an image I have. So I will select Match List and upload my image. Upon uploading, the server will process my image and will display the results based on its confidence level. Let's take a look at the license plate recognition solution. Just like the facial recognition, the default landing page is the dashboard, which features real-time license plate detection. In separate columns, you will find an overall image, a license plate image, and a description of the vehicle such as color, model, time, and date. When clicking on any of the LPR events, you will receive a pop-up with more detailed information. If you click on the vehicle icon here, you have the ability to search for a vehicle. The search can be filtered by vehicle type, color, list, license plate, make, or model. Here I'm going to do a simple search with just a license plate. I will receive a list of events that match my search, and this information, I can do further investigations by clicking on each event. Here I will receive a detail such as object type, confidence level, color, make and model, and if the vehicle is on a list. I can click on the playback button in order to view the event in IDIS recording services. Here I can review the event in detail and do something with the footage. Now, let's look at creating list. Just like facial recognition, you have the ability to custom create your own type of list. You can select the name, color scheme here in this menu. Once the list is created, you can begin adding vehicles to the list. In order to add a vehicle, a license plate is required, and you must designate the vehicle to a list. There is other options such as vehicle owner, registration date, expiration date, address, and description. Now I'm going to explain how to add a new face to a list. In face recognition, click on an event and click on Face Search Tool. This will take you to the face search page and will display information regarding the face you are searching. Click on the Add Target icon and create New Target. Here, fill out relevant information regarding the target you want to create. Now you'll be able to see the new created target added to your list. Next, I'm going to explain how to connect IDIS Vaidio events to ISS monitoring services. Now, in order to understand, you must know that you will have to set up alert rules that will send alert to ISS monitoring services. So here I have set up rules that will send an alert if a person in the deny list appears in one of the cameras set up with facial recognition. I also have set up a rule that sends an alert when a person is wearing PPE equipment in an assigned intrusion area. If we go to ISS Setup and go to Event Management, we can set up rules that when the event from Vaidio comes in, you can set an action such as pop-up, email, alarm out. I have set up pop-up for both detections for demo purposes. As you can see on my camera view, I have assigned an intrusion area in my camera view that will trigger an event if an object of my choice enters the area. I will walk around with my safety vest into the intrusion area, and this will trigger an event in IDIS Vaidio. The alert will be sent to ISS, and ISS will generate a pop-up. There is a second pop-up that appears as well, because I have also placed myself in the deny list, and this also shows an ISS event panel. Next, I'm going to show cell phone detection, and the detection is sent to ISS monitoring services, and from there, I could set up an action based on the event. I could search this event by going into my search menu and select the object icon, which looks like a drop, and then select cell phone. Click on search, and you will see the list of cell phone detections based on latest to earliest. From here, you can select any of the above tools to further your investigation. Next, let's talk about object counting. You can set up object counting for any object in your AI model, but for this demonstration, I have set up object counting for vehicles and people. This includes bus, car, motorcycles, and trucks. Each type has its own color scheme, so it's easy to distinguish in the graph below. Here I select the camera I have set up for object counting, and it will show the current count setup for that camera. The arrow you see is configured for out movement. As you can see on my next camera, I have this set up for vehicle counting. The arrow you see here indicates out movement. This menu above can be used to filter the results before and adjust to the results that you're looking for. You can remove object types, remove in or out filters, adjust the time and date, and once you are ready, you can export the results to an Excel file. Here you choose where you want to save the file. Once saved, you can review the file and use the information to make inside information for your business needs, such as marketing, occupancy regulations, and much more.